Welcome to King Lizard's Game Lounge and Forza Motorsport 7 racing action from the game's Drivers' Cup campaign. This particular series of events is from the Sport Compact series and it's part of the Breakout Championship, so the second championship in the Drivers' Cup series. Hope you enjoy the racing. I'll be back at the end of each video just to give a little bit of an overview on each of the race. Some really tough racing here in expert mode, no assists. Enjoy the show. Daytona, definitely not one of my favourite circuits this, and I generally find it quite tough in expert mode, purely because there's some really technical kind of corner sections and also some heavy braking sections. This WRX 2011 STI Subaru was something that I did actually tune in order to win the race. I raced it originally and I was just coming up short of first place, so I made some minor adjustments to the handling, not a massive amount because this car is actually very good out of the box anyway, obviously being a four-wheel drive vehicle, but I did modify the launch of the vehicle so it does actually launch a little bit quicker, and I put a diff on the vehicle as well, a two-way race differential, just so that I could actually manage the RPMs between the rear and the front a little bit better to maintain, high-speed corners and stuff. But this actually wasn't a bad drive at all. It's quite a good vehicle. I do have a tune available, so if you look me up under gamer tag King Space Lizard with 2 Z's, all lowercase, you can see that at the bottom of the video there. You'll find this tune that I used. It was actually a very tight race, this, so no easy victory. Prague's full circuit, obviously been in the Forza series now since Forza Motorsport 5. I absolutely love this circuit. This is my favourite circuit by far, and it's a circuit I know extremely well and can drive extremely well in most conditions, time trials, you know, online against other people, and also obviously in campaign, as I'm demonstrating here. But it kind of emphasises how tough a race this was in Expert with no assists with this MX-5 Super 20. Really tough race this, and it took me a long time to catch up to this first place Evo Mitsubishi. So hope you enjoyed this race. I do have a tune for this car. It's something I did modify the handling quite heavily. I found this car a real handful with no assists, so the tune I put together definitely improves the handling in this car. On top of that, I changed the gear ratios, gave it a little bit more grunt, and also in addition a much better launch. So this 2009 Honda S2000 blew away the Expert AI field with no assists. This is a car I have also tuned. Didn't have to do a massive amount. I did make some modifications to the alignments and stuff, stretched out the gearing just to get a bit, better high speed, but also changed it so I can get a much faster launch out of this vehicle. And this thing handles like a dream. It is a go-to car for me, the 2009 Honda S2000 in any of the Forza Motorsports is an extremely good vehicle in its respective class, and it definitely, is one of the better cars in the sports compact series. Now, obviously at this point in time of the game, I was actually quite limited on resources in terms of money. I'm actually finding it really hard, even though I play this a lot, to actually get the money together to buy new vehicles and stuff. So as a result, I pretty much race this S2000 for the rest of the series now, purely because it's got good power, and the races that I was doing, I needed a car that was good on the straights with high speed. I actually drove one of these in real life, this Honda S2000 2009 model. Really, really nice car to drive, and I'll be honest, the game actually does a really good job of representing this vehicle as much as it can from a game's perspective anyway. I actually had, kind of recalled memories from driving this. I actually got to drive one because a friend of mine, or well, work colleague if you like, was a little drunk, shall we say, and he needed me to drive him back home, and he owned one of these, and it's it's a really nice vehicle in real life. But in Forza, this is definitely one of the mainstay vehicles for me in its respective classes. It's just a very reliable vehicle, and for this sports compact series, if you're on a budget in the game and you're trying to save your credits and you want to kind of go to sports compact car to win these races, this 2009 S2000 Honda will not let you down. Really good vehicle, and obviously you can grab my tune if you want to get that little bit more of the edge against competition in expert AI with no assist. So once again, the Honda S2000 proves that it's better than average in terms of vehicles, and is able to give me a reasonably comfortable lead over my expert AI and get a victory at Long Beach, my third victory in a row. All three of these races I raced straight away, no retries. I was able to just crash the expert AI reasonably easily in this vehicle, so definitely a winner for the series. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll be back with plenty more Forza Motorsport 7 action in the not too distant future, a bit more rivals coming up soon, and if you're not a subscriber, please be kind enough to click that sub button, join the channel. Everyone's welcome at King Liz's Game Lounge. Please remember to rate the video, and most importantly, take care, keep well, keep watching, and come back soon.